Welcome guys, another video. Cylinder head installation. However, that's the video about how to do it. It's just an idea. I'm not gonna use a head gasket because I'm not using new parts. I'm just gonna show you how to do it because I want to show you more about timing rather than just like how to place a gasket, and that's pretty simple. You just get a new gasket. Watch the orientation for this engine. The orientation is only one because the engine block is not symmetrical. You got two dowels, one here, one there, so you can't actually do it wrong. You just place the gasket. Well, I hope that your block is cleaner than this. And yeah, you're just placing the gasket. But for this engine, if you want to install your head, you probably want to put the front cover in the front, this one here in the front. But I'm not gonna do it because I want to show you the timing chain and timing chain tensioner, so it's more for you rather than for me. But if you assembling your engine, you want to make sure the timing cover in the front goes first, and after you put in your new head gasket, and then you installing your cylinder head. So now the best way to do it is just to ask somebody to help you, because it's heavy and you can't actually like drop the head on the block because you have two dowels, so you need to be careful with that. So with this installation, I can just show you, it's not so easy to do it. You can damage the head, you can damage your surface. So I know it's hard, that's why I'm showing you on my own. So doing this like that, I'm gonna show you how much damage it did. Scratches here, around here, scratches around there. So the best way to do it, you ask somebody. Because it's not easy. Cylinder head is heavy. This engine not gonna be rebuilt, so we can play with that. So better for you if you know it straight away, rather than destroying your whole work you put on your money. And yeah, so be careful with just stupid cylinder head installation. So that's how you do it. So next step is gonna be placing the washers inside before you actually proceed with the head bolts. Those are the washers I've been talking about. You can't install cylinder head bolts without these washers. And also always new bolts, because they are stretch bolts. Each time you torque them down, they stretch, so you can't use them twice. Well, you can, and you just risking your You're just risking your job. You're risking new cylinder head gasket, so don't do it. The set is about 20 to 30 pounds. It's not so expensive. So what you just do, always these washers with new head bolts. And now I'm not gonna be doing whole thing because it's the reverse procedure of removal. But what I'm gonna show is my tool I done. That's the angle torque gauge. If you don't have one, you can buy one, but however I like this one because it's easier to use. If you don't have an engine on the stand, sometimes if the engine is in your car and sometimes it's hard to get the proper angle, you can just rotate this and set your angle from zero, from new. So it's a good advantage, and also it's cheap, doesn't cost anything. So the procedure for that engine, for the head bolts, is pretty easy. It's 14 Newton meters, all of the bolts 14 Newton meters, and then 90 degrees angle. One time when you do all the bolts with correct pattern, then you're doing another 90 degrees angle. So if you standing like me, you can do 90 degrees like that. If you standing like this, you can just rotate this piece of cardboard and do 90 degrees like this. If you are standing like that, you can do 90 degrees like this, or like that, or like this. So that's the beauty of this cardboard, because it doesn't take a lot of time to set the angle with the tool you probably bought already or you have in your toolbox. So this is actually easy and faster a lot. So now I'm doing 14 Newton meters, and then you proceed to another bolt, another one, another one. When you finish that, you take your tool and you're gonna use your angle tool, your angle gauge. Remember each time to have your bolts lubricated. And also I forgot to tell you that before you install head gasket, you need to clean all the thread holes before new bolts, head bolts. So for example, I want to do 90 degrees now. It's gonna be, let's start from here. So I don't need to change the angle of the tool. I just rotate the cardboard. I'm gonna hold it. That was my 90 degrees. I'm using actually a torque wrench, but I shouldn't be. I should be using a long bar. And again, 90 degrees. And for example, it's gonna be good for me start from this angle. So I hold the cardboard, or someone gonna hold it for you, and again 90. That's it. When you finish all the bolts again, correct procedure, you move to the second 90 degrees. So this is actually a hard part because it might be quite tough to do another 90 degrees. That's why you lubricate the bolts. They don't have to be soaked in oil. Just smear the heads of the bolts in here and the threads. That's it. Should be easy. I'm gonna show you how hard it is to do it with short ratchet. So you need to have a bar at least like double the size of your standard ratchet. So I will try to show you how hard it is to do another 90 degrees. It's not so hard when you lubricate, that's why I managed, but without lubrication you won't be able to do it with this ratchet. And again, when you finish these two, another pair across. When you finish all 14 bolts, you can start doing your timing. So thanks for watching, and I hope you're gonna stay and watch another video how to set up the timing on M52 TU, M54 and M56.